What if your money could work for you while you sleep? For decades, the wealthiest people in the world have used one powerful vehicle to make it happen: real estate. But for beginners, it feels complicated, risky, and out of reach. Where do you even start? What if I told you there's a proven blueprint? A step-by-step process that thousands have followed to buy their first property and change their financial future. Stick around, because in this video, we're breaking down that exact blueprint. Agenda and mindset shift. We're going to cover all 5 steps: choosing your strategy, figuring out how to pay for it, analyzing a deal like a pro, actually acquiring the property, and finally, managing it for long-term profit. But first, a critical mindset shift. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Your goal is to make smart, educated decisions, not emotional ones. Treat it like a business from day one. Step 1. Choose your strategy. You wouldn't start a journey without a destination. Your first step is to pick your strategy. Here are the 4 most common for beginners. Point 1. Long-term. Rentals, the cash flow king. It's stable, predictable, and the foundation of most portfolios. 2. House hacking. Live for free, the ultimate beginner hack. You buy a small multi-unit property, live in one unit, and rent out the others. The rental income covers your mortgage, meaning you can live for free or very cheaply while you're tenants. Pay down your loan and you build equity. Point 3. Short-term. Rentals, renting out a furnished property for short stays. This can generate higher income than long-term rentals, but requires more active management, higher costs, and is sensitive to local regulations and tourism trends. Point 4. REITs, real estate without the toilets. Don't want to deal with properties? You can invest in real estate investment trusts, companies that own and operate real estate. You can buy shares like stocks. It's hands-off and liquid, but you give up the tax benefits and leverage of direct ownership. Step 2. Figure out the financing. But I don't have $300,000 in cash. Good news, most investors don't. They use leverage. Here's how you can too. Conventional loans, the standard mortgage for an investment property. Expect to need a 15 to 25% down payment and a good credit score. 680 plus. FHA loans. Your secret weapon allows you to put down as little as 3.5%. But there's a catch. You must live in the property for at least a year. This is perfect for your first house hack. Home equity. The HELOC if you already own a home. You can borrow against your existing equity to fund a down payment on an investment property. Partnerships. You find the deal and manage it. A partner provides the cash. Spell everything out in a legal agreement. Seller financing. In some cases, the seller themselves acts as the bank. This is more common in off-market deals. Step 3. Analyze the deal, the 1% rule, and the BRRRR method. This is the most important step. Never fall in love with a property. Fall in love with the numbers. Let's use a simple filter. The 1% rule. As a rough benchmark. A rental property should rent for at least 1% of its total acquisition cost, purchase price plus repair costs. This is just a quick filter. Now, for a real analysis, you need to calculate cash flow, monthly income, rent, $1,750 minus monthly expenses, mortgage, pity $800, property taxes, $200, insurance, $100, repairs/maintenance fund, $175, 10% of rent, vacancy fund, $85, 5% of rent, capex fund, for a new roof/AC, $175, 10% of rent. Total expenses, $1,535. Monthly cash flow, $1,750. $1,535 equals $215. Advanced tip, look up the BRRRR method by rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. It's a powerful strategy for recycling your capital. Step 4 and 5, acquire and manage. You found a great deal. Now, you make an offer, get inspections, and close. Work with a real estate agent who understands investors. Once you own it, you have to manage it. You have 2 choices. 1. Self-manage. You handle finding tenants, repairs, and calls at 2 a.m. You save money but spend time. 2. Hire a property manager. They typically charge 8 to 10% of the monthly rent. They handle everything. This is worth it for most investors to scale their time, conclusion, and your first step. So there it is, the 5-step blueprint. 1. Pick your strategy. 2. Line up your financing. 3. Run the numbers. 4. Acquire the asset. 5. Manage it for profit. It's a simple process, but it's not always easy. It requires education and action. If this blueprint was helpful, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe. We break down complex wealth-building strategies into simple, actionable steps every week. Now, we want to hear from you. Which strategy are you most excited about? Long-term rentals, house hacking, or something else? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and build your legacy. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting finance videos.